So Isaac, how do you feel about how the tour's been?
It's been a long tour. I've been assaulted, literally, and lost friends and lost family members on the way.
Oh yeah. I was like, wait, you can't make stuff up, and then I was like, oh,
I'm not making stuff up. It's been a very literal journey.
Oh man.
Oh man. Everything sucks. I didn't expect it to end this early. Like I was finally like enjoying tour. Things were going so smooth.
And then what happened?
We don't know yet. And we're pretty sure we know. There's been two things that Jay has been prophesying about for a couple of years now about Tony. One is that either the engine will break or the engine belt will break. Mm-hmm. And there sure was an interesting sound a minute ago.
Coming from where?
The engine belts.
Yeah. Seems that way, don't it?
We might be canceling a Georgia show, but we'll let you know with an addendum or like some text right here. Did it get canceled? Like, because by the time I'm putting this together, we'll know. So it just.
Yep. So how do you feel about, you know, life on the road, the van? How do you feel about Walking Wild?
Walking Wild's great.
Yeah.
Walking Wild's always great. I enjoy the road. You know what sucked?
What?
I don't know how we managed it, but we drove through every ugly part of America, I guess. And I don't know why. Like, I thought America was pretty. I've driven through America. I've driven through Eastern America before, and it hasn't been pretty. I should have seen this coming. I'm from the West, and the West is way prettier than the East. Everyone knows that, and I should have known that. But I didn't. We got to Texas. I've traveled through Western Texas. I stopped by Eastern Texas on my way to Western Texas. And I'm going to be honest with you. Western Texas is gorgeous. It's a desert. It's amazing. Texas, Eastern Texas, you suck. I'm going to be real with you.
Why are you always trying to make enemies?
I like the people. The people were excellent. People were really kind. Everywhere in the South, man, everyone is so nice and so friendly. And everyone. But then, like, man, your landscape sucks. So, you know, you should work on that. Louisiana was much prettier than Texas. It was like a big swamp. They should call that place Swamp Louisiana.
Swampezna.
Yeah,
what do you think about the future of the band?
Well, right now I'm thinking there's not much of a future because we're gonna die at Waffle House. I think the band is on up and up. I think we're poor continuously. I'd love to be less poor, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. And then I'd like people to continue listening to our music. We've been really getting more listeners these days. I really like that. I really like those people. Thanks for listening to me. I really appreciate that. We work really hard on it, actually. We love playing music. Honestly, I'm in it for the music. I'm here for the music.
And what do you want someone to draw from this mini doc, this little jaunt with absolutely zero B-roll?
It doesn't have much B-roll.
We have not taken any B-roll.
No, we haven't.
At all. It's just gonna be like 3 talking heads and then done.
Yeah, it's gonna be a short. It's a mini doc. It can be 10 minutes. It's going to be 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If anyone takes anything from this mini doc, don't get discouraged. Don't give up on your dreams. If you get assaulted in Chicago, don't worry too hard. If you don't go to Nashville, take that away from this mini tour, this mini doc. Do drink moonshine. That's something to take away. Don't give up on your dream. That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
Listen, this was a dream of mine. I have a vinyl. I had 3 dreams. Okay, I had 3 dreams. Make a band that people listen to. I did that. Not many people. I don't care though. Make a vinyl. I did that. I've done that. I'll have done that twice hypothetically by the end of this tour. Number 3. Go on a tour. I did all my whole bucket list for music is done. So don't give up on your dreams. It can happen, even if it's small. You don't need to be big to succeed in your dreams. I don't need to be Justin Bieber. I just wanted to do these things because I love music. So don't give up on it.
Beautiful. You have any questions for yourself?
How you doing? Entertained.
Have a good
Hi,
day.
how's it going?
Yeah, this isn't blasted out at all. This is actually probably a better background.
It's better lighting-wise, but less interesting visuals-wise. I'm in front of the Waffle House, the Waffle Home now, where I live, because Tony might be dead. Yeah, you can see there it's the Waffle Home. I'm pretty excited about the futures of asking for a dishwashing job. I think they'll say yes. They liked me in there. They like both of us. I think we'll both get good dishwashing jobs. And we'll be able to work out the incredible debt that Tony will put us under. Yeah, you know, I don't think I'm ready to say Tony's dead. I don't think I'm ready to reckon with that. I don't think that he is dead. I think that there are many more adventures to be had with Tony. This dirt nasty old van who has been janked so far and so long. I put so much love into Tony, and he gave me in return at least 2 years of good service. And frankly, the amount of time that I lived in him, it was way cheaper than if I had paid rent, even though I put money into him in the beginning to try and like make him, you know, start.
How do you feel about the tour?
I feel great about the tour. Yeah, I think the tour's been really funny in like a very surreal, abstract sort of sense. Like you just kind of show up to random bars that don't care about you or know really that you're coming, except that there's something on the calendar that says W&W, and you walk in and you're like, "Hi, we're here," and they're like, "I guess you are." And we're like, "Can we set up?" And they're like, "I guess you can." And then, you know, there's like a couple drunks at the bar who didn't know you were coming, and there's like one person. And that one person means a lot. It means a lot to me. When that one person shows up and you've rolled into their town and they're excited to see you, that's so cool. And so that's been really special. But it's very, very surreal because it's just these vignettes of random experiences. You know, you die in a Waffle House, or you get mugged in Chicago, or you know, you get a boo-boo. You get a boo-boo, or everything goes wrong in Nashville. Like it's just a bunch of little one-act plays tied together under the loose approximation of what we call a tour, and no one really knows what's going on, and no one back home has any idea what any of this looks like. They're just like, you're on tour in this vaguest idea. They're like, yeah, you're out there playing shows to lots of people, and you're like, not really. Mostly I'm sweating in a van. The next vehicle that I get if Tony dies will have AC. It'll have AC. Yeah. And I might become a Quebec resident. Cause I'll let you in on a little secret. This may or may not make the cut for legal reasons. But I have not become a Quebec resident because it would mean I'd have to switch over my license. And I can't switch over my license because then I'd have to switch over my registration for Tony. And when you switch over the registration interprovincially, you have to pass an out-of-province inspection. And Tony, to no one's surprise, sure wouldn't pass inspection. At this point, based off of modifications that I have on him and the fact that he doesn't have a horn. Never fixed that. Never needed to. So I might become a Quebec resident. And that'll be cool. Because then I'll know where I'm doing my taxes at. Yeah, anyways. Life is good. And I think if there's a story worth telling, it's your own. So tell your own story. Go out there, live your life, get stranded in a Waffle House and die. And really, what better way to end it off? Good stuff. Yeah.
Anything else to say?
People like to pretend that you're somebody important when you have like over 20 followers for some reason, and you ain't. And the nice reminder of that is when you show up places and absolutely no one is there. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, what's bothered you the most about the tour?
What's bothered me?
Yeah. You know what's bothered me the most?
What?
Sleeping at night in
Yeah.
the southern areas.
That's been fine. I think what's bothered me the most
It's been so hard.
has been like putting all this space and distance and then playing for like 2 people. You're like, come on.
Yeah, that sucks. But at the same time,
It's like so valuable.
The cool thing is about those 3 people at every show, because it's been, I'd say we've had
That's real.
3 people at every show.
Yeah, and then like 3 people who wanted to be there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there were random people who would
Yeah.
wander in,
Or sometimes not, but
or sometimes not.
like Houston. But I felt like those people care.
So much more,
Yeah.
and that means a lot. Like that's so
Like they
cool.
didn't care. In fact, they might have liked that they were the only ones there.
Yeah.
Like they got maybe the best show of their life.
They got a real special experience.
They'll never forget that.
Because we play the same show every time. Like as
Yeah.
far as energy,
Yeah.
we are
Our rule is we'll play the best show for 1 or 100.
or 1,000.
Yeah.
We'll keep playing.
Play the same either way.
We'll play the same energy, the
Those
same
people
passion.
those people will never forget the shows. I think.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the absurd amount of energy for the people it was so much.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think it drives me nuts that people think we are someone.
Yeah.
That one
like,
actually bothers me.
really, when they're like, "Wow, you're important," and you're
I'm like,
"We really
you don't
are."
understand.
We're-
I barely can afford rent.
We're on the curb in a Waffle House.
Yeah, like we do not. I guess, and I get it. I guess it's because we've affected people's lives in a positive way. But
Yeah.
I
and
also
that's really
don't
key.
get it because I'm like,
Oh.
all right, well, we're gonna try and fix the van.
Come
Be
back.
back soon.
It just rolls credits. They didn't die in Waffle House. They played some more shows. We didn't film anymore. That was the end.